Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Wake your ass up, fool. Johnjay and Rich. What's crack-a-lackin'? This is the big boss dog, Snoopy Deagle Double Jizzle. Bang, boom, what you gonna do? Johnjay and Rich. We're not talking about Ren 1010. We're not talking about Lassie. It's the one and only dog, y'all. The classy, sassy, big Snoop Deagle Double Jizzle. In your face to be and in the place to be. And you're listening to Johnjay and Rich. Wake your ass up.
It's Friday. Woo! So exciting. December 6th. It's Friday, December 6th, 2024. Our phone number, listen carefully. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. And we got a bunch of Billie Eilish tickets to give away. So we'll do a pair right now. Caller 14. 877-937-1047. Call us right now and you will get Billie Eilish tickets. And we got tickets to blow out all morning long. So keep listening.
Yeah, she's here a week from today. It's going to be such a huge show.
And the fact that it's on a Friday,
The
thank
13th,
you,
Friday
Billie
the
Eilish.
13th.
I know, that's going to be a good day. I'm going to be getting a tattoo and going to see Billie. Hey.
Are you getting a tattoo Friday the 13th?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why not get a Billie Eilish tattoo?
It's actually a good idea. I might do that. Perhaps.
Our text number is, you text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. And we could call you back, read your text on the air, do whatever. Do you have ideas of what your Friday the 13th tattoo is going to be?
No, I have no idea. I was actually, a lot of my Friday the 13th tattoos are, artist-based. So, I got one that was based off of SZA's song called Love Language. And then the most recent one that I got, remember, is called, it's based off a song called Japanese Denim by Daniel Caesar. So those have been my last two Friday the 13th tattoos. So doing a Billie Eilish themed tattoo would be on brand.
Is there a song Billie has that sits with you?
You know, actually, I really like her song Wildflower off the album Hit Me Hard and Soft.
I'm a big fan of that
maybe I'll
restaurant.
do something like that. I like the restaurant too. Their soup is delish.
Where would you put the tattoo?
On my leg.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do a sticker sleeve on my leg, I think is what I'm working on.
What does that mean? What's a sticker sleeve?
A sticker sleeve is just a bunch of small different tattoos everywhere, not a big piece.
Not a big sleeve.
Yeah.
Like stickers.
Yeah.
We're looking for caller 14 right now. I think this is... Hello, good morning, Johnjay and Rich. Can I help you?
Calling about Billie Eilish.
Yes, what's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, you win.
Yes! That's awesome!
Yeah.
Hey, Jasmine.
Did you hear her restraint? Did she want to go crazy?
Yeah. She's like, wait,
Until she knew.
don't want to get my hopes up.
Jasmine, what are you doing right now?
I'm driving to Orange Theory.
Oh,
Getting your workout
the Orange
on.
Theory.
Yeah, good
Wow,
for
that's
you.
going to give you a high when you get in there on the class. You know what I mean? That you won tickets.
I know I'm going to run extra fast.
Which location?
Paradise Valley.
Oh, that was my location. I used to go to that one all the
I
time.
know. I saw you and Blake there a long time ago.
Wow, you stayed loyal.
I am.
That's
Very.
great. Does Leslie still own that place?
Yes,
Oh, tell her I said hi. She's good people.
she is.
Okay, well, hold on, Jasmine. We're going to set you up with those Billie Eilish tickets, okay?
Thank you.
You got it. Hold on. See, and we're going to do it all morning long. All morning long. Payton, why were you awake sending emails at 2 a.m.?
Well, because I didn't go to bed until 2 a.m. I will never, ever drink an espresso martini past 8 p.m. ever again.
Oh, no.
Oh, so you were in bed, awake?
I was wired. I was like,
Oh, the
what are we
espresso
gonna do?
part of the...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And you make fun of me for not drinking Diet Cokes at night.
Well, because listen to what you just said. Diet Coke, rich
That's
espresso martini.
caffeine.
There is a big difference. and so actually yesterday I'm heading out of town for the weekend this weekend. And I didn't pack at all. And of course, none of my laundry was done. So I am just hopped up on caffeine while I'm just trying to do laundry and pack for Texas.
When you go, because you guys are going to McAllen, you're hosting a big parade
Yeah,
tomorrow
me and
night.
Rich are going.
When you go, are you carrying a suitcase or are you checking
I
a
checked
suitcase?
a bag.
You're checking
I'm
a
going
bag.
to check a bag, yeah.
So you're taking a lot of stuff then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Strictly carry on.
Yeah, because I was in Hawaii for 6 days, and
Strictly carry on.
I took a carry on, and I tried to ration out my clothes and my underwear.
Yeah.
Wear a shirt more than once.
Because I figure we've got, when I hit the ground, so Peyton's going a little earlier than I'm going the day of the event, and I got a layover. So if you're layover, your chances of your baggage getting not to where you're going are pretty high. So I figure I just carry on.
You want to hear something funny about traveling? I thought this was so funny. I had dinner with a couple guys the other day, because I hang out with guys. No, it was a business. It was a business dinner.
What?
And I was with these 3 guys, and one of the 3 guys, and you guys know people like this, where they travel so much that they have like points and they have all this stuff, and it's so much. Sometimes they travel so much they get upgraded to first class automatically or something, right? So one of the guys I was having dinner with, he travels so much on Delta and American Airlines all the time that he goes in there and he automatically gets upgraded. Well, a couple weeks ago was the first time ever in his life he took Southwest. He'd never been on Southwest. So he goes to check in for his flight on Southwest, and he gets his ticket, whatever. He hands a credit card to him, and he goes, can I get an upgrade, please, to first class? Because that's just automatic in his life, right? And the Southwest attendant goes, oh, 100%, absolutely. 100%, we'll upgrade you to first class. And he goes, thank you. He goes, here's what you do. When you get on the plane, you tell the flight attendant that you've been upgraded to first class. Now, I believe we all know that doesn't happen on Southwest.
Ain't no South.
I was going to say,
no
what does Southwest consider to be first class?
So he gets on the plane, and he walks up and he hands the lady that shows him the ticket. And he goes, hi, I've been upgraded to first class. So the flight attendant of Southwest goes, oh, of course. Absolutely, follow me. And then turns him towards all the seats. And she goes, we're all first class. Pick any seat you want.
Oh my gosh, what a troll.
And he goes,
That's
He
amazing.
felt so stupid.
I didn't know Southwest didn't have first class.
No, it's all the same. You never flown Southwest?
I have flown Southwest, but I don't think I've ever realized that because I don't think I've ever flown first class.
Yeah, you get your boarding group, and when they call you,
still first class.
you pick a seat.
In general, though, I kind of just walk through. I don't really pay attention to that.
And then I was kind of like, how have you never flown first class?
That is
I mean, Southwest.
Somebody who flies all the time, you'd think there'd be some point where some planes just go there.
But if you have agreements with your company with certain airlines, right? Because I remember, like, for example, when my son Kemp played for Peyton's dad on basketball, they always stayed at Marriott's, and they always got these points. So they were always getting upgraded and stuff like that. I mean, it was pretty bizarre. So now we always try to stay at a Marriott because of all the points we got when Kemp was on a travel team.
Right, it's like free stays, right?
Yeah, stuff like that, or you get upgraded. Of course, I don't. Blake always gets upgraded.
You don't know your Marriott
pretty.
number.
I don't know anyway, we're gonna we got Christmas Wish coming up. We got more Billie Eilish tickets we're giving away. We got a lot happening. Kyle, what's coming up? 3 things you need to know.
So if you're worried about going to be with your family and getting asked all the questions, if you're single, about when you're not going to be single anymore, there is a solution for that. A little unconventional, but I'll tell you what it is next with Johnjay and Rich.
Call the show and join the fun. 877-937-1047.
Kicking it with Johnjay and Rich.
Kyle Unfugged. 3 things we need to know. What do you got?
They have named the official Pantone color of the year for 2025, and it is Mocha Mousse. They say the color is comforting, and, it just reminds you of treats like coffee and chocolate, which many people love. So it should offer a calming and really actually invigorating feel to the year.
Yeah, I saw the picture of the color and stuff. I was like, that looks like really yummy. I want to eat it.
It does. You want to eat it? Actually, they just, the Razr phone, they actually just added that color to the lineup.
Oh, wow.
So now you can have the Pantone color of the year in your phone, too.
Do you know that they're calling the Pantone color of the year poop?
Why?
Because they say it looks like poop.
Well, it's light brown. No, it's Mocha Mousse. It's not
telling
poop.
you, they're calling it poop.
Oh my gosh, okay. Thanks for ruining
I know.
Is that like
my delicious
my
image.
son's first grade class probably did that? Okay. All right. So the holidays can be a really great time, but for some it can be a little stressful if you go home and your family keeps asking you, why are you still single? When are you going to get a girlfriend? When are you going to get a boyfriend? Well, if you are a guy and people ask you when you're going to get a girlfriend, this could be for you. Lonely bachelors forced to stave off those questions can turn to OnlyFans. There are several OnlyFans stars that are offering what they're calling Christmas girlfriend packages, where you can hire an OnlyFans model to pose as your girlfriend friend for the right price. One of them that I saw was about $150 per hour. There even was a platinum package where you have to buy her a gift. It's $600, and she'll spend 6 hours with you and your
not
family.
bad.
Try to convince them, give you a little kiss on the cheek, even say I love you at one point.
That's a lot of Hallmark movies I feel like I've seen, too, at Christmas time, and then they actually fall in love.
I just love how creative people are with their side hustles.
I know.
It's so amazing.
It's kind of genius, actually. So if you were a little upset or disappointed in the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson boxing match, I know I was, probably not alone there, and we know we're not alone because now a royal in Saudi Arabia has reportedly offered Mike Tyson $700 million. A lot of people thought Tyson did it for the money, right? To leave his $20 million or whatever he got to his kids. Now he's got a chance to leave $700 million to his kids, if and only if he beats Jake Paul convincingly this second time around with a knockout within 3 minutes. His royal said Jake Paul's a joke. I'm giving Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul, and this time a real fight where he wins.
Oh my
the
gosh.
thing is, you got to get Jake Paul to agree to it too. So
I
what's he going
know.
to give Jake Paul?
That wasn't
Right.
published in the offer. But
What made him go 700 million? Like, why not? I think you get the same effect with 500 million. What took him to 700 million?
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe
that's
because
such
it's
an
closer to
interesting
$1
number.
billion.
That's such an interesting number. Then why not go $1 billion?
That's probably what he had in his fun money account.
Right.
Right,
gosh.
exactly.
And
Budgeting.
I don't think Jake Paul would be down because I think that'd be permanent damage for him. For real.
Like he literally might die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Jake Paul has offered. I think for the right price, he probably would. We'll wait and see. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Peyton's predictions. So what's the vibe today, Peyton?
I'm going to tell you what your weekend vibe is going to be based on your zodiac sign.
877-937-1047. Call us right now to get your sign read. Peyton's predictions after Pitbull. It's Johnjay and Rich.
Mr. Worldwide, T-Pain. I want you tonight.
Johnjay and Rich. Before we get to Peyton's predictions, I want to let you know that you can text us. You text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Earlier this morning, Peyton was talking about how this Friday the 13th, a week from today, she's thinking about getting a tattoo. And somebody says, Peyton tattoo idea, considering Peyton's confidence, quote, you should see me in a crown, quote, should be part of it.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah?
a good Billie Eilish song.
Yeah?
You should see me in a crown. Oh, yeah, I
right,
like that.
Right? That's good.
Thank you, whoever
Yeah.
sent that text. Give me all
Genius.
the ideas, please.
Crown tattoo, cute.
877-937-1047 is what you call right now to get your sign read. Peyton, what's the vibe?
I'm going to tell you your weekend vibe based on your zodiac sign. And if it's your birthday today, you share a birthday with my favorite, A Boogie with the Hoodie. So you have a good birthday today.
Lane, good morning. What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay, so for my Sagittarius, your adventurous spirit is calling this weekend. So whether it's trying a new activity or just hitting the road, embrace the thrill, Sagittarians. Just be mindful of overcommitting because you can't do everything at once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Lane.
Thank you.
Hey, Steve, what's your sign?
Good morning. I am a Cancer.
Okay, Cancer, home is your sanctuary this weekend, so make sure that you focus on decorating, organizing, or just enjoying quiet time. A heartfelt conversation with someone close to you is going to bring you some unexpected clarity, too. So some good things coming this weekend.
How funny. We just got a little thing to decorate our porch for like a contest. How funny is that?
Perfect.
That's perfect. And then we're going to put it together this weekend.
What do you win if you get the best porch contest?
They didn't tell us what it is, but they said you have like first, second, and third prizes. So
Okay.
I'm gonna find out.
Just win. Just win. You only need to know about first prize.
Exactly. You guys have a good one.
You too, Steve. What do you got for Libras?
Yeah, Kyle is my Libra, and for you this weekend, relationships are a front and center for you this weekend. So whether that's romantic or platonic, make sure that you're focusing on strengthening bonds, Kyle. A little charm and diplomacy go a long way.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy, what's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, Geminis, you will be buzzing with social energy this weekend. So whether that's catching up with your friends or exploring a new event, you are going to be the life of the party. Don't forget to take a breather amid the fun, though.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Thank you so much.
Hey, Christy,
Yes, sir.
are you the one that called a while ago asking for Billie Eilish tickets? Or,
Yes, I am. I woke up at 4:45 this morning.
and
I'm hiding. Go ahead.
no, I was told that you're like outside. Are you outside?
I'm sitting in the garage so I don't wake up anybody. So I'm like parked outside, like by my husband's bass boat in like a camping chair.
What part of town are
With
you
a
in?
small radio. I'm in Youngtown.
Youngtown. I don't even know where that
it's
is.
like real small.
Where?
I know nobody does.
Where?
It's by Surprise in Sun City.
Oh, dang.
It's real small. Yeah.
And you want to win tickets for who?
For Billie Eilish.
I know, but who's going? You?
Oh, my son and myself.
How old is your son?
He's 19.
Oh. I was telling everybody here, I was like, if Christy calls in, we should find out where she lives and just drive over there and surprise her. And then I go, if you're close to the radio station, then Kyle goes, what if she's in Surprise? I'm like, well, forget that.
What are the chances?
Youngtown's past Surprise.
You're in a place we've never heard of, and I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah, I'm out there a little bit.
Are you out by the 303? Past the 303?
No, sir. You know where I'm by is by the Cardinals Stadium and by Westgate.
Well, I know that area.
That's not too bad.
But since when is that area called Youngtown?
You just say Glendale.
Well, no. I am by that area. So, like, Youngtown is, like, by 107th Avenue and, like, 115th. And it's from like, Grand to Olive.
I
Those are
see.
the numbers.
You know what? There's a bunch of retired people there. That's why they call it Youngtown.
Yeah, there's, like, a little tiny development of young people, and that's about it.
Well, Christy,
they let us slip in somehow.
Christy, how about we give you a pair of tickets so you can go back inside?
She's
Oh, my God, I would be so excited. Please.
Yes.
I would be so excited.
You got them.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And you're allowed back
You just
in your
put
house.
Youngtown on the map.
Yeah.
Hold on, okay? Nick will get all your information, but you are set up for tickets for Billie Eilish.
I adore you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Christy.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, always.
So good because we weren't going to. That's a long drive for Jenna.
long
to go
drive.
out there, yeah. Tracy, what's your sign? Good morning.
Good morning. I am a Capricorn. How are you? Good.
Okay, good. Capricorn, productivity vibes are going to be strong for you this weekend, but don't forget to schedule in some fun today. A little laughter or a night out is going to give you the mental reset that you need to crush your goals.
Okay. So does that mean I should or should not behave at the company Christmas party this weekend?
You should not.
You should not.
Never.
Absolutely
You should not.
behave.
When is that party? Is it this weekend?
It is. It's Saturday.
Then we need to hear from you on Monday. See what happened.
Stories and pictures. We need both.
I can do that.
All right. Thanks, Tracy. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
You know, it is the holiday season, and today's Friday.
It's Friday, and Johnjay's got a game for you.
So I've been workshopping this game. I'm going to give you a word. You have to identify the movie within 3 words.
Ooh, that's tough.
Okay?
All right.
For example, human. Can you get it one word?
I cannot. There are a lot of
Okay.
movies with
I know,
humans
I
in
know.
them.
Dad. Syrup.
Elf.
Elf is the movie I'm talking about. Okay. Rich. This movie. Family.
Oh, I got it. Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Wow, one word.
Peyton, these are Christmas movies, okay? One word.
Okay.
Halloween.
Nightmare Before Halloween.
Yes. No.
Nightmare
no.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, so you got it wrong, though.
Zowie.
My next word would have been stolen, Santa. Okay. Kyle. Stories. Affair. British.
Got it.
That Love Actually?
Love Actually.
Okay.
Love Actually. Peyton. Burglars.
Oh, Home Alone.
Yes. Rich. Toy. Parade. Sun.
Toy, Parade, Sun. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Yes. Kyle. Dead. Transformation. North Pole.
Frosty the Snowman.
No.
Is it The Santa
The
Claus?
Santa Claus. I forgot he died. I forgot Santa died of that.
Yeah.
Sad.
Peyton. Loner. Mountain.
Oh, The Grinch.
Thief. Yes, the Grinch. The Grinch. Now, this next one I think is very, very, very hard. Because I've never heard of the movie. Vermont. Army. Singing.
Vermont.
I just know it's a song. It must be a black and white movie. White Christmas.
Did
you know this movie?
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Is it an old black and white movie or something?
Yeah, it is. It's like an old.
But that's where that song comes from, probably? Oh. I mean, that's my fun little holiday movie game. We could probably play it when it's a non-holiday game. Maybe sometime in 2025, guys.
Let's do it. I know you watched that Our Little Secret movie. I watched it last night.
With
Have you
Lindsay
guys
Lohan?
watched it with Lindsay Lohan?
No, I have not.
It's really cute.
It
It's
is?
really cute. Yeah.
I love a good rom.
Don't
It's
you
fun.
like her,
Kristen
too?
Chenoweth is the mom, and she's kind of like awful in the movie. She's like the future mother-in-law type of vibe. It's a really fun watch.
It's number one on Netflix for movies right now, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, all right.
It's really good. You should watch it. It's Christmas.
It's Friday and Johnjay's got a game for you.
Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
The power of a hug broken down in seconds.
Also, I can't wait to play this for you. There's a country artist that has a serious problem with Beyonce being in country music, and I can't wait to play for you what they said. Stacks and Hacks coming up next with Johnjay and Rich.
Good morning. Wake up every morning. Start your day with Johnjay and Rich. I wake up with my favorite artist. And says that it's Billie Eilish.
It's Teddy Swims, and you're listening to Johnjay and Rich.
Bailey, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Johnjay. How are you guys doing this morning?
Awesome.
Hey, I am kind of mad at you listening to your, Johnjay's got a game for you. You don't know White Christmas.
The movie?
What's up with that?
The movie White Christmas?
Yes.
No, I don't. I know the song.
I don't know that movie either.
Okay. Yeah, it's like an old movie. I'm 26. I don't know if I was just raised with the military, grandpa. We watched it every Christmas. It's Phil Davis and Bob Wallace and the Haynes sisters.
I've never heard of any of those people.
They go to the characters, that's their name.
Okay.
They go to the cabin and they realize it's their old military sergeants, and their whole cabin is, going into bankruptcy, and they save his cabin, and all of the military come in, his old squad, I guess, and save his Christmas Vermont in. And the whole time it's not snowing in Vermont, and then as soon as the show starts, it starts snowing.
Oh, sounds like an episode of Lioness.
It's so cute. It's a cute Christmas movie. You guys definitely have to watch it.
Is it black and white?
No, it is not in black and white.
Okay,
but
good.
It is an older movie.
Okay.
I just wanted to call and say you have to watch it. It's super cute. The ending's super cute. By the way, I've been listening to you guys, I don't know, my whole life. I mean, I used to wake up getting in the morning with my mom, and my mom have you guys on the 3 TV news, and you guys are doing your little good morning segment there.
We still do.
You still see? I don't watch the news in the morning, so
I know. Listen to the radio instead.
Yes, I do listen to you guys every morning. So just want to say hey and say you need to watch it.
All right, Bailey, we'll check it out. Thank you so much for listening and growing up with us. Have a great day. Drive safe. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, so I want to play this country artist. Okay, there's all these conspiracy theories that if you're mean to Jay-Z or Beyonce, you die.
Yeah,
right?
That's a thing.
So there's this country artist. I've never heard of him before. His name is Oliver Anthony, and he went off on Beyonce. And the balls on this guy, I can't believe it. Listen to this.
One of the guys I worked with, he wanted me to make some stupid post about Beyonce's country album, about how it was good, even though it was complete trash. It makes me just want to throw up, trying to listen to the beginning of her version of Jolene. It's just total cringe. It represents how degenerative our society has become, that a song like a Beyonce version of Jolene can come out and anybody actually listen to it and think it's just not complete trash.
Oh my gosh, why is he such a hater?
Right?
Oh my gosh, because Beyonce's version of Jolene got kudos from Dolly Parton. She said it was absolutely amazing. Okay, dude, watch your back, because Beyonce and Jay-Z might be coming for you.
That's what I'm saying. If you see that Oliver Anthony just disappears,
oh my gosh,
then you know that conspiracy is true.
Celebrities are even finishing their speeches with thank you, Beyonce. So they're
so they don't get killed, right?
Oh my gosh, what was that guy's name again?
Oliver Anthony.
Oliver Anthony, I'm praying for you.
All right. So another country guy. He's an up-and-coming country artist. He made fun of country songs, and I think this is so damn funny. He's like, these are what country songs sound like today, right? Which is actually, when I listen to it, this is how I sing songs. But this guy's making fun of country music today.
I'ma need a little bit of cocaine, need to dip a damn man in the mall man, and the winning in the rain ain't down at the man now. So we gonna take a little trip to the other side of town, and I'm in the man in the man down, she did the friends, she begin to be there. So I drank a beer. So I drank a beer.
Pretty catchy.
That's pretty accurate.
So I drank a beer.
What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
The power of a hug, the hack power of a hug. So if you want to get the real benefits of a hug, especially with your family members, your loved ones, your kids, or your sweetie, the hug length is 20 seconds. Experts say at 20 seconds, endorphins and dopamines actually hit your brain and your body, the feel-good hormones. So when you hug your loved ones, hang in there for 20 seconds, it can make a huge difference.
Seems like a really long hug.
Doesn't
Like
it?
20
It is.
seconds is a long time.
We do in my family a minimum of a 6-second hug. I'll go 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Then when you hug for 6 seconds, it's like, that's a long time, 6 seconds.
24 more
I know.
seconds.
Yeah,
or 14 more.
Okay, math.
Right.
Okay, math.
Not really. I just messed
Wow.
it up.
My dad told me he would give me $100 every minute that I hug him, and so I sit there and I hug him for like 5 minutes.
Does he give you $500?
No, he'll give me like $100 though.
I mean,
Still.
whatever. We'll do whatever we can to win our kids' affection. That's all there is to it. But yeah, 20 seconds. Find that and more at johnjayandrich.com.
You know what? I forgot to get to, I had sax. I just played a little country thing for you, but I didn't get into my stack. So will you indulge me?
Sure.
A 22-year-old guy fell down an abandoned well in a forest in Thailand. No one in the village came by to save him for 3 days because they thought the forest was haunted and they heard his yells, but they thought he was a ghost.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that tracks. I wouldn't be following no ghost in a forest.
Two brothers, this is such a weird story, age 30 and 33, got arrested in Alaska Wednesday. They got into a huge argument about anime, and it turned into a big fight. One brother ended up throwing the other brother's pet alligator outside the window in the snow. Then the other brother got upset and retaliated and threw the other brother's pet crocodile out in the snow.
Why do they have these animals?
I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird.
Do you think they say bye to each other like, see you later, alligator, and a wild
You have to.
crocodile?
There's a big science story this week. I thought it was so interesting. And when you think about it, and I don't know why they did this study, but they find out that we as human beings, we feel pity for single bananas in grocery stores.
I mean, it is sad because they come in bunches.
They just
come
like,
with friends.
Sitting there by themselves. Like,
Little
let me
nanners.
take you home, little guy.
The average person who's trying to lose weight has a modest goal of dropping 29 pounds. I think that's a big story. According to this new list, they went over this year's winners and losers of 2024. I think this is so interesting. Winner, Zendaya and other former child stars, specifically Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and Lindsay Lohan, who kind of having a comeback year.
Yeah.
Losers, Kevin Costner, Francis Ford Coppola. They had these movies, Horizon and Megatopolis, where they were expensive and they tanked. Winner, Taylor Sheridan. While Costner left Yellowstone to do Horizon, everything Sheridan touches continues to turn to gold. Winner, Joe Rogan and podcast distributors. Loser, the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris celebrity cheer squad. Winner, everyone involved with the Penguin. Loser, everyone involved with Joker, Folie à Deux.
Oh, yeah.
Winner, Chapel Roan and the Pop Girls of Summer. Loser, Katy Perry, whose big pop music comeback was a critical and commercial
I know,
dud.
that's so
Poor
sad.
Katy.
I literally re-listened to the Teenage Dream album from front to back yesterday in the car, and it is such a hit.
It's fire.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Katie, that's what we need.
We needed that.
Give us the nostalgia.
Where
please.
was that? Where was Teenage
Winner
Dream?
and loser, Beyonce. Her Cowboy Carter album debuted at number 1, also made her the first black woman to top the country album chart. But sales dropped off quickly, and the album was snubbed by the CMAs. Winner, this person right here. Good morning, Johnjay and Rich. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling for the Billie Eilish tickets.
Yes, what's your name?
Ariana Flores.
Ariana Flores, the singer of Popular?
I wish.
No, Ariana Flores, you're the winner. You win Billie Eilish tickets.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Going to see Billy.
What do you got going on today, Ariana Flores?
Currently, I just got to work.
Where do you work?
I work at Walgreens.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Hold on the line, okay? We'll get some information, but you're definitely going to her show next week.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. So funny. Did you see this list of the mispronounced names?
Yes.
No.
Oh my God! Hold on, I have.
It's like the biggest things that people have mispronounced this year.
Okay, probably everything that comes out of my mouth. Tell me more.
How do you say Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend that she just broke up with?
Barry Keoghan.
Let's see. Do you guys know how to say his name?
I would assume that's right.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, check this out. Well, these are the like it's Kamala Harris. People can't say her name.
Kamala Harris. Barry Keoghan.
Keoghan. Okay.
Really?
Keoghan.
I like Keoghan better.
Then there's some like Dutch dog that I don't know how to pronounce. And then there's this dude all over politics, Peter something. You know how to say his name?
Oh, the guy who's...
Looks like it says butt gig.
Buttigieg.
Looks like butt gig to
I
me.
think it's Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg.
Good job, Rich.
Buttigieg.
Close.
What about the, is it Sheen or Shine?
Sheehan.
Sheehan. Let's see.
Sheehan.
Yeah.
What about Zendaya?
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
What about Chapel Roan?
Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm. What about Simagutide?
Just how you just said it?
Yeah.
What about, there's all these other words I have no idea how to say. But anyway. Anyway, fun stuff. So congratulations. We got more Billie Eilish tickets, by the way, we're going to give away. We also got Christmas Wish coming up. Kyle, tell us about your shopping hack, how it backfired. Because your last shopping hack was like to order from Shields and then go get it.
Yeah, I've been on this like Christmas shopping high, right? I feel like I've been doing a really good job. I told you guys I took advantage of Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, and I've never been this far along in my holiday shopping list this early. Like never. I'm always like down to the wire, like down to the last minute, still running out the day before getting gifts. So I'm like, I'm walking with a little extra pep in my step, Look at me. I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping, right? And so on Black Friday, I helped Addie get her cousin gift for my nephew who lives out of state. And I was like, this is going to be great. Here's what we're going to do. We're not going to have it shipped to our house. We're going to have it shipped to my sister's house, right? And save the cost of shipping so we only have to pay shipping one time, right? Genius, right? On top of things, pep in my step, right? So I text my sister and I'm like, hey, just so you know, Colby's present's going to come to your house. Do you mind just opening it and wrapping it? Addie's going to send a Christmas card that she makes separately and you can put that with it and voila, it'll be all done. She says, sure, no problem. And I'm like, excellent. So yesterday, a package comes to my house addressed to my sister. I put the wrong address. So now I will have to pay for shipping twice.
I know this address by heart because it's mine.
You almost got too ahead of yourself.
Scott comes in and he goes, a package came for Heather? And I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, that's what it says. I'm like, and it came here? Are you sure? Like, he didn't know. He didn't know I did that. So obviously he was sure.
Right.
And I opened it up and sure enough, there's his present and I'm going to have to go to the UPS store today.
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot of those little mistakes happening. So my wife's been, during this time when she orders us stuff from Amazon, we're not allowed to open anything.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
That's the rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I told you I got all that stuff from the Gap last week, right? So, and I told her she was there when I opened up my Gap presents. And I have an area in the kitchen where my stuff goes. So, like, if there's ever mail for me or something for me, my wife puts it there. And when I came home yesterday, there was this huge bag of where my stuff is. It came in the mail, and because there was a bunch of packages outside the front door. So when I went to go look at the bag, it says Dutch Van Ness on it. So I'm like, why is she giving this to me? It says Dutch Van Ness on it. So then as the day goes on, it's now at night, we had dinner, we're sitting around, and there's this big bag still there. And I go, Dutch, this has your name on it. And Blake goes, I think that's your T-shirts. I go, I already got my T-shirts. You were there. I already opened them up. So I think it said Old Navy on it. And Old Navy, I think, and the Gap are like owned by the same people, I think, right? So I go, Dutch, this has your name on it. So Blake walks away. Dutch opens it up, and it's pajamas. It's like matching pajamas.
Cute.
And I'm like, I didn't order that. And he goes, I didn't order that. So now Blake comes downstairs. She sees the pajamas for 6 people. And she goes, why did you guys open that? That was my big surprise. Why did you open it? My big surprise. And we're like, Dutch are like, whoa. You told us to open it. It has Dutch's name on it. You thought it was my t-shirt. It's like, how are we not supposed to know? We didn't order anything.
Yeah.
None of us are expecting anything. But that was supposed to be a surprise. And Dutch is like, because we're going to do Christmas with Kemp and his roommate, Ethan. So that's why there's 6 of us in the matching pajamas, right?
Oh, her surprise got ruined.
And Dutch is like, Mom, we can act surprised when everybody else opens the presents.
That's so funny.
Plus, nobody wants to wear matching pajamas. We're not 5. But you got to look at the point of view of an 18-year-old kid who's a senior, and I just see the pitch to the rest of his brothers. They're gonna be like, "What? Matching pajamas?" And they're all flannel matching pajamas. So anyway, and she got all upset, but she told us to open it.
Yeah, that is. She's probably just sad she had the surprise and it got ruined.
Yeah.
I'm like, Blake, take them back and get new jammies. Then it's a surprise.
And not only that, by the way,
these were flannel.
By the way, they also don't match. There's 3 and 2. Like they're
not coordinating.
Maybe, but she thought they were all the same. I'm like, how did you order? Did you not pay attention? Like, it's so interesting.
But that's what she needed. Yeah. She needed you berating her about her choice after you ruined her surprise.
Crapping on her surprise.
All right, we're going to switch gears. Speaking of Christmas, we have another Johnjay and Rich Christmas wish. It's a big one, all right? Big one. This is friends looking out for friends, coworkers looking out for coworkers. Get your tissue ready. Christmas wish. We grant another one after Florida, which is so Christmassy. It's Johnjay and Rich.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
It's the Johnjay and Rich Christmas wish.
Johnjay and Rich, time for a Christmas wish. We got Lorraine in the studio. Lorraine Fitzgerald. Because that's so Irish.
It is so Irish.
Is that where you're from?
Yes.
How long you been here?
10 years now.
I thought you just walked in.
2014. I know. I'm just fresh off the boat.
Top of the morning to you then.
And to you too.
Tell us a little bit about Dawn.
So me and Dawn met when I first started in Arizona Specialty Hospital. It's the hospital that we both work in, and we met in 2018, and I think we became fast friends. We're like kindred spirits. She is the most incredible person, and I can talk about her all day, but there's nothing like meeting her in person. She's just gives so much and refuses to take back, and sometimes when you offer help to her, she's proud, and she just sometimes just doesn't like to take the help, but she has done so much for others. Grateful that I have a friend like Dawn.
Okay.
So sweet.
All right, let's call her.
Oh, well.
Is she at work or is she at home this morning?
She's at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's busy all the time.
She's a foster mom, right?
She's a foster mom. She has fostered like up to 23
Oh, my
babies
goodness.
over the past 10 years, and
Okay.
she works full time.
Let's get Dawn on the phone.
Yes.
Arizona Specialty Hospital, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. Can we talk to Dawn, please?
You can. She's right here.
Thank you so much.
Say hello, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. It's Johnjay and Rich. Can we put you on the radio with us for just a moment, please? We promise it's good news.
Yes.
We already got it cleared through your work. Lorraine,
okay.
Lorraine is in our studio.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Lorraine.
I know.
Did you know she was from Ireland?
Well, that's what she says, yeah.
Yes, I think I'm a liar.
Dawn, she wrote us a letter about you, and we asked her to come into our studio and read the letter to you on our radio show. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so Lorraine, whenever you're ready.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi.
Remember I told you that I'd ask for forgiveness as opposed to permission, right?
Yes.
Dear Johnjay and Rich, I'm writing to you about my wonderful friend Dawn. She has opened her home and her heart to so many. In addition to her 3 biological children, she has adopted 2 children and has been a foster mom for 10 years, fostering 23 babies to date. She also homeschools her kids and works as a registered nurse in Arizona Specialty Hospital and is a community volunteer, all while undergoing treatment for cancer. She is a warrior. I love her so much, and she has held my hand and my heart many times in our friendship. She is a beacon of light and hope, and her strong dose of humour is contagious. She is one of life's earth angels. The world needs more of her, but most importantly, the world needs to know more about her. The biggest challenge of late has been her unreliable minivan. She has had to put thousands of dollars into repairs and it just broke down again. I feel she deserves a little help and to get back what she has so selflessly put out. Can you make this Christmas a little bit less stressful for her? Am I in trouble?
No, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Well, Dawn, we'd like to grant a Christmas wish for you.
Okay.
So we have some things for you and your family.
Thank you.
We'd like to start off by giving you $200 to Fry's for food.
Oh, thank you.
And $100 for the whole family to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yummy. Thank you.
We also have $100 for the whole family to Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And our friends at United Food Bank, they brought you turkey, rolls, produce, stuffing, canned goods, and all the fixings for a holiday meal for the whole family.
Thank you.
And then we went out shopping specifically for your kids. So each of your kids is going to receive $150 for clothes at H&M or Old Navy.
Thank you.
Each of your kids will also receive $100 for shoes at DSW. So we also went shopping for each kid individually. So, for example, Ellie and Maddie, 18-year-old, right? Both of them?
Yeah.
They each will receive a Fujifilm instant camera and film, body wash, bath bombs, face masks, and Super Bomb lip tubes, a Kinsey Studio journal, a fleece blanket and slippers, and $50 to Sephora.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
For Katie, your 10-year-old, we got her a fully furnished Barbie vacation house, roller skates, helmet and pad, a Barbie jumbo Disney princess coloring book, a Barbie pup adoption set, You Could Be Anything doctor set, and a Snuggle Throw Squishmallows blanket and pillow.
I love that. Thank you.
And for Mia, she's 6.
Yes.
We got her a Razor Kick scooter, a helmet, pads, and wrist guards.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
A Barbie dance and show horse with Great Horse Chase Barbie. You Can Be Anything vet Barbie. Barbie jumbo coloring book with Crayola crayons and markers. A Hello Kitty play pack and figurine paint set. Snuggle Throw Squishmallows blanket and pillow.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You'll love that.
And you got a lot of kids here.
I know. Tell me about it.
For Elijah, the 7-year-old, we got him a Razor kickback scooter with helmet and pads, a blanket and Spider-Man pillow, a Marvel Avengers eraser and coloring activity set, a Nerf Weather Blitz football, a Lego Marvel Infinity Sega set and Spider-Man set, Marvel Spider-Man radio-controlled remote control car with turbo boost.
That's awesome. He'll love that too.
And for Hudson, your 18-month-old, we got him a Leapfrog Bilingual 100 Animals Touch and Learn book.
Oh, cute.
A Cloud Island plush toy set, Gigglescape truck set with chunky wheels, Fisher Price sorted out block set, Laugh and Learn controller, Gigglescape silicone cup stacker, and the Very Hungry Caterpillar's first winter book and plush toy.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Also, we got your whole family a bunch of gifts too.
Oh my
We're going to give you a 7-foot pre-lit Christmas tree with ornaments, a tree topper, and a tree skirt.
Oh, thank you.
And I think this is important. A 7-quart crock-pot slow cooker.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Mine broke.
And our friends at Vertuccio Farms are giving you Christmas at the Farm experience for the whole family. It's a great adventure.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Also, we set up Mia, our friends at Ashley Furniture in Tempe, set her up with a new pink twin bed and nightstand.
Thank you.
And our friend Tony Williams from Big O Tires, he's going to help with the installation of 4 brand new tires for your car.
Oh, my goodness. That's wonderful. Thank you.
And one more thing. A generous benefactor with the Miss Arizona Scholarship Foundation is going to provide a $500 college scholarship to both Ellie and Maddie to use at the university of their choice next year.
Thank you.
Well, Merry Christmas, Dawn.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Now, there's one other thing. My wife, Blake, she's our little Christmas elf, and she is right outside with everything we just talked about.
Oh, outside of...
Somewhere. I don't know, Blake, where are you?
I'm standing out in the lobby. Oh, thank you.
Can you walk out to her, or can she walk out to you? Blake has everything.
I could walk out to her.
The only thing she doesn't have are the tires, unless she brought them with her.
She's just rolling them in.
Well, ironically.
But Ashley Furniture's there. Everybody's there with everything we just talked about.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, I can walk down there. I can't bring the phone, though.
Okay, walk down there. Walk down there. And we'll keep Blake on the phone until you show up. Okay, so yeah,
all right.
Cruise over.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you should see the outside. The outside is amazing. Okay, here she is. Merry Christmas. You're welcome so much. It's like, yeah, come on out. Were you surprised?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Merry Christmas. We're so happy to be a little helpful to make some joy. Look at all these people.
Oh, she doesn't.
There's all your gifts.
I'm curling up.
You can get that
out.
forgiveness later.
You're welcome so much. So here we are. There's like 30 people outside for her and all the gifts, and it's just beautiful.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm speechless.
Oh, Dawn.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you, Lorraine. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you soon.
Fill your heart with love.
Christmas wish. Johnjay and Rich. Want to make a donation to Christmas wish? You go to loveupfoundation.org. I kind of fell for something, and I want to do it on the air. So I got someone sent me this meme, and it's a picture of the Grinch, right? Like big old picture of the Grinch, like Jim Carrey's Grinch, right? Mm-hmm. Close, like a selfie of him. It says, "Here's the Grinch's phone number. You're welcome." I was like, ooh. So I called it. I was expecting, like, what would you expect when you call that number?
Like the voice of the Grinch.
Right. Maybe it's like the Grinch yelling at a kid so that you tell your kids, "I'm going to call the Grinch right now." Right. So I was like, well, this would be very exciting. I'm going to do it on the air. And I did it first because I believe in being prepared. Mm-hmm. And I did it. And I'm going to do it live so you guys can hear. But I don't know how to do it live. I just dialed it. Let me see.
Dial 9.
Yeah, but don't I have a dial tone?
Once you hit 9, you'll hear it.
Once I hit 9, I get the dial tone?
I think so.
Oh, no, I got it that way. 9-1-202-225-4965.
Call cannot be completed as dialed.
Oh.
Please consult your directory and...
Hold on. What did I do wrong?
Thought you like to be prepared.
9-1-202-225-4965.
I hope the Grinch didn't block you.
The number you have reached is not in service.
What the hell? I called it earlier and it worked.
This morning or last night?
No, this morning.
I would be disappointed by that.
That's a bummer.
Hold on. 9-1-202-225-4965. 4965.
You might have to try it on line 1.
Oh, really?
Call cannot be completed.
Who knows?
Line 1, let's try. Oh, but I just picked up line 1. Someone was just calling. Oop, hello, Johnjay and Rich. Good morning. Okay, good.
Tell us the prepared part again.
Oh, no, before I listened to it before I did it, and the number worked. Hold on. 9. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
9.
You're obnoxious.
This is how people know we're totally live. Because why would you record this?
9.
Back.
1.
Can we edit this?
202 225 4965.
I wish I had a 4-minute delay.
Darn it.
man.
Everyone's calling it now. Hey, so here's what happened when I called. It's like the Grinch's phone number. You're welcome. So I thought it'd be some, hey, it's the Grinch. Listen, kid, you better be good, whatever, right? And I call it, and it's like, you've reached the office of Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, that's the joke.
That's the joke. So everyone's calling Nancy Pelosi's office this morning. Maybe the video. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
The baddest Christmas jam ever.
You guys need to follow Dr. Seuss on Instagram.
Right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It is seriously so good. I reposted a meme from the Dr. Seuss Instagram account, and it's The Grinch Takes Over for Christmas. And the meme is literally GOTTOGO. This season has got to go. And it's like ripping off Chaperone's Hot to Go. Hilarious.
Very topical.
Very topical.
Hold on a second. You're a 9. 1. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna just
kidding.
You are being the Grinch right
this and
now.
throw it at you.
Every phone line's brilliant. I bet you everybody called it. It probably worked for them because our stupid phone lines probably don't work. I mean, think about it. Payton's solution was like to use a different line.
Yeah. Because she knew that you had the number right. It probably just wasn't going through.
39.5-foot pole. Anyway, Kyle, how come you're not going to be mom of the year?
Okay. So, do you guys remember how this Monday we weren't here?
Yeah.
We weren't here.
I had to go to a funeral. So
You were at a funeral, Johnjay, and I was actually sick. So I was at home in bed with a fever. And so Tuesday to me totally felt like Monday, right? And today doesn't feel like Friday to me, which is kind of nice because it is Friday, right? But Wednesday did not feel like Wednesday. And because of that, I forgot to pick my kids up from school again.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. What's different about...
She said again.
What's different about Wednesday?
Wednesday, they get out early.
Oh.
Okay? They've been going to the school for years. This is the first year they've done Wednesdays early, right? And so it's thrown me off a little bit, especially when Wednesday felt like Tuesday. And then I get a call from the school. Hey, we have Addie and Easton in the office. Just wondering if anyone was going to come get them. Dagger to my heart. So I rushed to school. I go get them. And then they actually had their Christmas concert last night. And so I see one of Addie's old teachers and she goes, because she was one of the people that texted me that the kids were in the office. And I was like, I just feel like such a doof. Like, we didn't work on Monday. And so, like, Wednesday was really off for me. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I talked to Addie. And Addie said, yeah, my mom was sick on Monday, so she's probably napping right now. And she was right. She was napping. But I should have been going to get my children at school. So, again, kids, I'm really sorry about that.
I mean, that'll only scar them a little bit.
Worst mom ever.
I mean, every time you do that, don't you think about that? That's going to be couch time with the counselor later.
I think about that a lot. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Addie's like, you don't need to be sorry. I'm like, but I do.
Good.
And Easton's like, you probably should say sorry.
I was going to say, like, do they give you the cold shoulder when you pick them up late, or are they chill about it?
They're actually quite forgiving, but I just still feel so guilty.
Yeah.
So guilty.
Hey, I got a bunch of texts saying, don't dial 9.
You got to dial 9.
Yeah, our phone's different.
Maybe not when you're live on the air.
Well, I can't imagine that works differently.
I don't know.
I figured we'd try it, though.
1
Oh my gosh. Not this again.
202 225 49.
Yeah, because you got to dial 9 on these
Hold on.
phones.
Those people
1,
texting, they got to tell us.
202 225.
Call cannot be completed as dialed.
Listen to the operator. She knows.
You don't
Your call
have to
came.
say the numbers.
Let me try one more time then. 9 1 202 225 4965.
Call cannot be completed.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about a new show I started watching yesterday because, you know, if you've been following the shows that we've been talking about, especially been following my show review TikTok, JJ.
I haven't really
TV
posted
reviews.
anything on that lately.
Not in a while.
Yeah.
But so I finished Cross, which is great. Finished The Man Inside, which is great with Ted Danson. And, you know, watching Landman on Paramount Plus, watching Lioness on Paramount Plus. A new show dropped yesterday. And it's really, really good. And I think you guys will like it. It's called Black Doves. Have you heard of it?
Have not.
Get this. It stars Keira Knightley. Remember her?
Of course.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley. So, Kyle, picture slow horses.
Okay.
So she's this woman, and she gets hired to be a spy. Not like for the FBI or CIA. She's in England. And it's not MI6, but it's some weird spy place, right? She, her first assignment, she goes and dates this guy, sleeps with this guy, ends up marrying the guy, and she's undercover, and she's sharing information. He's a politician. He's like a councilman. Now it looks like he's on his way to becoming prime minister, and she's a spy. And they've been married 10 years now, and they have 2 kids. But she's working. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Sounds
she
like
doesn't love the guy.
It sounds like the Americans, where they do these long investigations.
So she's sharing information with the government and with all this stuff because her husband now has become very powerful. Well, she starts having an affair, and the guy that she's having the affair with gets murdered along with 2 other people. So now it's like this whole, like, what happened?
Oh, that sounds good.
Why did he get killed? He's just a normal person. Why did he get killed? Right. And then her boss is coming. There's like killings and stabbings and
Is it gory?
heads getting blown off. Just a little
Sounds
bit.
like it. I mean, heads getting blown off.
Yeah.
Sounds
A little bit.
That sounds good, though.
Yeah, I bet you it's going to be a #1 show on Netflix.
What was it called? Black Doves?
Black Doves. So instead of slow horses, they even have the music sounds a little like.
So are they
slow
copying slow horses?
It's a little different, but I could see them because
Okay.
Slow Horse is probably a huge
Yeah.
show in Britain. Hold on a second. Let me try this number. Just kidding. I'm just
no.
kidding. No. Chela.
Yes.
Hi. You're on the air. Good morning.
Hi. So I just wanted to tell Rich and Payton that I'm so excited to meet them this Saturday at the McAllen Holiday Parade.
Oh, right on.
So I missed Payton last year. So this year I got tickets specifically in the area they're going to be at. So I'm so excited to have them participate and part of my city.
Oh my gosh,
That's
this
awesome.
is so
It's tomorrow.
fun.
When you say Saturday, this Saturday, it's like
Yeah?
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
How many people show up for this thing?
So they estimate about 265,000 people.
Whoa, now I'm nervous.
Bananas.
Don't be nervous.
And they're giving us a microphone? That seems insane.
It's going to be fun. We jump around
You guys
and there are
are-
balloons that go in circles. You say, Puerta, Puerta. It's fun. It's a good time.
I'm excited to meet you guys. It's going to be fun.
Chela, you Mexican?
Yes,
Yeah, I feel like every Mexican has an Tia Chela.
every single one.
I have one.
I've been told that my whole life.
I have one. All right. All right, Chela, thank you. So we'll see you tomorrow, man.
Thank you,
Thank you for
guys.
listening.
Yes, of course. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Johnjay and Rich. So I was telling you guys about the Travis Kelce podcast, right? New Heights with his brother. Bill Murray was on that podcast. And do you remember we were talking about the movie Roadhouse that came out with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, we saw it.
And I said the remake with Patrick Swayze. It was Patrick Swayze was this woman named Kelly Lynch, this beautiful blonde, and it was so sexual. There was so much sex in this movie with Patrick Swayze and this girl. This girl was stunning. So Bill Murray was on the New Heights podcast, and this came up.
We recently reviewed Roadhouse, the original Patrick Swayze film. There is a legend out there. You used to call the husband of Kelly Lynch anytime a particular scene came on with Patrick Swayze on the television. Is this rumor true?
I did not identify myself, but I just said, hey, as a friend, I think you should probably turn on TBS right now. Because that son of Pat Swayze is slamming it to your wife. Swayze, may he rest in peace, did a lot of wonderful things. A beloved guy, but that was wrong what he did.
Isn't that funny?
Bill Murray's a national treasure.
Funny.
What else happened with these guys? with Travis Kelce. Was there something else?
Oh, it was his wife,
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey's wife, Kylie Kelsey. She got some haters because she mentioned that she swears around her kids all the time. And she went on and was like, just to clarify, it's not all the time, but I'm not going to deny it. I do.
My kids know that they are grown-up words. They don't try to use them. They don't say them. They don't stop in their tracks. They're not appalled by them because I'm not using them at my children. They're just used in front of my children.
That's it.
Okay.
Like, don't hate. You do your thing, I'll do mine.
What were you saying about body shaming Ariana Grande?
So, you know, like, I mean, you look at Ari, pictures now compared to pictures from a while ago, she's much thinner, right? And a lot of people have been actually pretty mean about it to her. And she was doing an interview, still promoting Wicked, and she was asked about like the high beauty standards that she's been held to, how she deals with that. She did get a little emotional. And then she just said like, you know what? It's kind of crap.
And I think in today's society, there's a comfortability that we shouldn't have at all. Commenting on others' looks, appearance, what they think is going on behind the scenes, or health, or how they present themselves. You know, from what you're wearing to your body, to your face, to your everything. There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous. And I think it's dangerous for all parties involved.
Okay. What about Cardi B?
Cardi B cracks me up. So she is taking on online haters. Some people said that she is struggling financially. They talked about how she turned down a tour deal, and she said, well, there was strategy behind that.
I don't want to take tour deals until I announce my album, because when I announce my album, I know they're gonna up it. You know, you gotta move smart like you can't act like you hungry, especially when you're not. Who gotta survive of what? I'm not surviving, baby. I'm spend like about $3 million in a month. Spend about 3 M's in a month.
3 M's in a month. And then people were like, well, she's surviving off Shein deals and brand deals. And she was like, wait, let me know. Like, hold on a minute. She's like, I've got at least about 70 million in my bank right now. I don't think I'm struggling.
Wow.
Like, okay.
Good for her.
Good for you, Cardi.
How about Nick Lachey? Yeah, that's one thing. I remember we were so involved in Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson's life when they were married.
Doesn't
it
it
was such
seem
a big
like
deal.
he was here all the time,
All
too?
the time,
Like,
yeah.
we couldn't get rid of him for a while.
Well, Nick Lachey and his wife, Vanessa, they have another reality show right now on Netflix. It's like The Ultimatum, right? And in it, there was one guy who was like, I'm really struggling because I've been married before and divorced, and I just don't know like what to do. I don't want to go down that road again. And then Nick made a comment that it's like, it's pretty rare for him to ever like reference his marriage to Jessica Simpson.
I, too, was previously married, divorced, so I understand the hurt, the scars that exist from that.
And everyone's like, oh, what hurt? What scars? What's going on, Nick Lachey? Are you okay? But he was just trying to like, you know, humanize himself and say, you know, it's okay. People go through this. I can see where you're coming from type of thing.
Crazy. Johnjay and Rich, there's this list trending online that I wanted to get to yesterday, and I think it's important, so I want to do it today because it's bug season, right? So COVID, colds, flus, whatever the germs are that your toddler's wiping all over your face, there's stuff going around. So the list that is trending are 15 hygiene habits that no one talks about but really should. Do you guys think you're clean? Kyle, you think you're clean?
For the most part, but
Do you clean your belly button?
when I'm in the shower,
Do
yeah.
you really? Do you, Rich?
I do, in the shower as well.
Do you pay
with a loofah?
Yeah, with a loofah.
I don't think I can recall ever cleaning my belly button on purpose.
Got to get the parts.
So I am on that list of hygiene things that.
But you
don't
can
do.
get sick from not cleaning your belly button?
I guess so. There's germs in there. I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What about cleaning your phone screen regularly, Kyle? Do you do that?
I don't think I do that regularly.
I don't
Every
either.
once in a while.
Do you, Payton?
I don't. And somebody actually handed me their phone the other day to look at something, and their phone screen was so gross. I was like, ew.
Was it
Get
me?
this away from me.
Mine's
no,
gross.
it wasn't. It wasn't you.
I don't know how my kids keep their phone screens so clean. It's so perfect every time they hand me their phone. Mine's disgusting. What about brushing your tongue? Anyone here brush your tongue?
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Do you scrape your tongue?
Yep.
I stopped doing that. I feel like it didn't do anything.
Do you brush the roof of your mouth?
No.
Sometimes.
It says you're supposed to. I don't. I do brush my tongue. Do you clean your keys?
No.
These
don't
are
have
things we
keys.
have to do. Clean keys.
Kyle doesn't
you
know
don't
where her
have
keys
keys?
are.
I don't have keys.
Do you clean the bottom of your purse?
No.
These are things you need to do. You set it down everywhere, and then you plop it on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
You think about that.
Gross. It's pretty gross.
Not coughing or sneezing into your hands without washing them right after.
That's so gross to me. I think that was a COVID thing, though, that I really started to notice that when people, like, sneeze or cough in your hands, like,
I know. Cleaning beards. I remember when I had a beard.
Can't relate.
Was it like last week?
It was a year ago. I was started growing it a year ago. What about this? Do you clean your backside in the shower, Kyle?
Yeah.
Payton, do you?
All the time.
Okay.
Do you?
I do. That's the first thing I do.
I know. I was like, is that not a thing?
And there's a stance, too, because you got to get all the goods, right?
It'd be a thing. Yeah.
What about cleaning your browsing history? That gets pretty dirty.
I do that actually often.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Because why? What is on there that would be freaky?
No, it's just I feel like it clears up like more space on my like laptop or on my phone. You know, on the iPhone, how you can swipe up. It's like if you don't swipe up all those things, all those apps are running in the background, which is draining your battery.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know.
Go
that.
ahead and clear out
No, I
all
mean, like on
800
Safari.
of yours. Yeah, on Safari I do it sometimes too because I feel like it makes my computer run faster.
Are you guys mindful what touches your bed? Like, do you allow shoes on the bed or luggage?
No. And no daytime clothes on the bed.
Do you clean your pillowcases?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Once a week.
I actually
change
clean
your
my pillowcases more than I clean my sheets.
Do you clean your piercing holes?
Yes.
No matter how old they are?
Yes.
Do you, Kyle?
No.
So, but you clean your belly. Is your belly button pierced?
Yeah.
So you clean that hole?
I clean my belly button, but I don't like take the piercing out and clean the hole.
Oh, the piercing's in right now? I forgot we had this conversation.
Yeah.
You have the ring in right now?
It still blows my mind every time you tell me you have a belly
Right?
Because I'm so wild. Yeah. It's from my wild days.
I just didn't expect that from you.
Yeah, it was like one of my sons is dating a girl that's got tattoos. Blake and I were talking about it. She's like, it's crazy. She's dating that. She got tattoos. And then Jake, my oldest son, kind of seen a girl who's got the nose ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's just the way things are, Blake. And then I think, did I tell you guys about my friend? Oh, he's pretty wealthy, and he's got 4 kids. And in his will, he says if any of them get a tattoo, they are out of the will.
That's actually insane.
Isn't that insane?
Why are they so...
The youngest is a boy. And the older sisters keep telling him to get a tattoo, so there's more money for them.
That's diabolical right there.
Yeah, wonder why he's so against it, though.
I don't know. I just feel like nowadays there's just it's just the way life is. Lots of I almost think it's rare to not have a tattoo or a piercing. You know. Anyway, so those are 15 hygiene habits that no one's talked about. Clean your belly button, clean your towels, clean your butt. It's Johnjay and Rich. Johnjay and Rich. Taylor. Hello, Taylor.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, I have to thank literally every single one of you guys in that studio this morning because I actually messaged you on Instagram about this, but I was leaving for work and all of a sudden my keys were out of my hands. Don't know how it happened. And I'm searching for like 30 minutes. It was either pray to St. Anthony and then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna turn on Johnjay and Rich on 104.7 or iHeartRadio, and I turned you guys on. Literally found my keys within that minute. They were in the freezer. But
hey, I'm not talking to my wife, am I? Because that's a Stacey move. I think you should search in your fridge and your freezer first for your phone, your keys.
Did we somehow jog your memory?
The
Like,
mail.
how did we know what's
happened?
Yes. Yeah, well, you guys, help me, prepare for my day every single morning when I get in my car. So, what do I do? Okay, hold on. What is going to help me prepare to not be for work? So, I don't know. You guys came to my mind, and within that minute, so I was like, I got to call them and let them know. So, thank you.
Well, I can reenact it for you. I can tell exactly what was going on in your house when it happened, okay? You ready for this, Taylor? This is what happened. Hear me out. And for your son, we're going to give him a new remote control car. Taylor, they're in the fridge. Merry Christmas, Francine. Merry Christmas. That's what happened this morning.
I was actually listening. I was listening to Christmas Wish when I found them. That's hilarious.
I know. Thank you for listening, Taylor. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you.
All right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
All right, so an hour ago, I was trying to call this number for the Grinch, right? And I would call it live on the air. I would do the normal protocols you're supposed to do when you dial out of here, right? 91, right? 202-225-4965 is the number to call. I kept calling it on the air. It didn't work. But I called it before we were on the air, and it worked. After we went into commercials, I called it, and it worked. So there's something about calling it on the air. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the thing was, it's a picture of the Grinch. It's a meme, and it says you call this number, and I thought you'd get the Grinch doing something to scare your kids. But it turns out it was Nancy Pelosi's office number. Funny. Grinch, right? Ha ha, troll.
Right.
But just to prove it to you, listen, Noah taped it for me. I got rickrolled. Noah, you rickrolled me.
That's funny.
Oh, very funny, Noah. But did you die? I don't know why I said that. Very
You're in a
funny.
weird Friday mood, Johnjay.
Very funny, Noah Lashley.
You're acting like you're the one on like 2 hours of sleep right now.
I saw this thing yesterday. It was like all these lines from movies that
Oh, I
the
think I
younger,
saw the same
the younger
one.
generation won't
It's like
know.
things my kids, like lines my kids will never relate to.
Right, and one of it
that
is
was
like,
in there.
but did you die? There's a bunch of them in there. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I knew them all. I wish I could find that one
funny.
again.
I almost reposted
So did
that. We didn't do that. Why didn't we do that?
I
It was
don't
a good
know.
one.
I don't know. We're going to play a game, so we need a contestant. 877-937-1047. 877-937-1047. And we're going to play for... Anyone know?
Billie Eilish tickets.
Billie Eilish tickets.
Big time.
Kind of a big deal.
Kinda.
Kinda.
The TV show I was telling you about that I was watching, Black Doves.
Yeah.
It's number 2 already on Netflix.
You're so on top of it.
I am. And the show that's number 1, I already finished it. So did Kyle.
What is it?
Madness.
Oh,
Madness.
I was going to start it yesterday, but then the little preview, I was like, I'm not in the mental capacity to be able to watch a
It
show
looks
like
like
this
a
right
lot.
now.
It is intense.
Yeah, I was like, I need this to be like a weekend binge.
Yeah.
Like,
it would definitely be a good binge because it's really suspenseful and it's just like one thing happens after another and you're just like, whoa. So, yeah, I definitely recommend it though. I thought it was a pretty good show, although I don't know if I love the ending, but
oh, really? Like not satisfying?
the show in its entirety, satisfying to watch. The ending, not as satisfying in my opinion.
I agree with Kyle. Maybe we're too desensitized to
Probably.
things like that.
Well, you see it coming?
No, not really. But to me, it was like I wanted something more shocking because every episode there's shocking things that happen.
I agree.
This is just me. This is my opinion.
As we look for a contestant, Payton, tell us the excitement you found out about Amazon.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys know that there's an Amazon drop off and pickup right like 2 miles down the way over here? And apparently Amazon has a grocery store where you can order online. You can go and pick it up right over there on your way home.
That's
I
cool.
didn't know about the grocery store.
It's called Amazon Fresh.
Can you just go there and walk in and shop?
I don't think so. You order it on Amazon. And then basically it like puts together your grocery order.
But then you got to go pick it up.
And then you go pick it up. It's literally off of 48th Street in
that's
Van Buren.
annoying.
Right there.
If I order something on Amazon, I don't want to go pick it up.
I know, but it's like fresh though. So it's like they like put it in like refrigerated bags and it's like all
Right.
like nice and dandy. And you can go and pick up your packages there if you don't want it delivered to your house if you're worried
Well, that's
about
smart
the
now.
porch
Porch
pirates
pirates.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And then also you can go and just drop it off there if you have a ton of returns.
48th Street in Van Buren. Isn't
yeah, it's right there.
There like is that what there's a Circle K that they
It's across the street.
was across the Circle
Down
K?
like a road a little bit, yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I was like, say what? I thought it was pretty cool.
Aiden, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so you're gonna play for Billie Eilish tickets. Got it?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
And you have to win. You have to win. You don't just get these tickets. Got it?
Okay, I got it.
It's time for Pop 10s.
Okay. This game, there's a lot of points that you can get. Just sort of depends on your imagination and how creative and how quick-witted you will be today. Aiden, you're up against Johnjay, Rich, and Payton. We'll give them a chance to go first to give you a feel for the game just so you don't feel blindsided, okay?
Okay.
And since we are playing for Billie Eilish tickets, all of the questions have to do with Billie Eilish. Do you think I was going to say something else? No, I wasn't. Okay. Johnjay, Billie Eilish's middle name is Pirate. So, Johnjay, you've got 10 seconds on the clock to name as many unique middle names as you can. Go.
Gerardus, Contemporarily, Jesus, Frank, Dave, Carpet.
I don't know if Dave would be that unique, but
If your middle name was Dave, you'd hate it.
Especially if it's not even Dave.
Names you would hate.
It's just casual, the casual Dave.
Rich,
Yes.
Billie Eilish has been vegan since she was 12 years old. This may be a challenge to you, and I'm going to need everybody's help to call you on it if it doesn't count. But you've got 10 seconds to name as many vegan dishes that you can. Rich, go.
Okay, those chicken that are made out of cauliflower, rice, beans, tofu, lasagna without the meat.
Okay, a pretty good start for Johnjay Rich. Payton. Billie Eilish has 2 dogs. Their names are Pepper and Shark. So, Payton, there's 10 seconds on the clock. Please name as many pet names that you can think of. Go.
Jesus, Frankie, Busta, Louie, Luis, Pablo, Daisy, Django, JJ.
My dog listens to radio. He probably looked up like, what?
All right, Aiden. So far, the one to beat is Payton. Even on 2 hours of sleep, she just smoked the fellas here. So, Aiden, Billie Eilish is obsessed with the TV show The Office. Hopefully you are too, because that will definitely help you in this situation. Aiden, you've got 10 seconds on the clock to name as many characters from The Office as you can. Go.
Okay, so Steve Carell, Rain, John, Jenna, BJ, Morella, David, Leslie, Brian, Kate, Angela, Oscar.
Whoa! I'm dead right now. That's so impressive, Aiden.
Oh my gosh.
She gave the characters and the actors.
That is so big time.
Holy moly. Okay, a very strong round 1. In round 2, a Billie Eilish song will bring me to what your topic is, okay? Johnjay?
Okay.
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted.
You've got 10 seconds to name as many things that you think would be on Billie Eilish's Christmas wish list. Go.
World peace, Kamala Harris as president, a private jet, a Tesla, unlimited energy, climate change for the better.
Pretty good. That only tied you with Aiden. So, Aiden, you're still sitting pretty for those Billie Eilish tickets. We move to Rich in this round 2. Rich, you got 10 seconds to name as many different types of birds as you can. Go.
A cardinal, a robin, an eagle, a hawk, a vulture, a sparrow, a swallow, a double-decker bird guy.
I was like, what bird is he talking about?
There's a double-breasted something.
Hey, this is kind of crazy. We have a 3-way tie right now, Johnjay, Rich, and Aiden. Although Johnjay and Rich, you might be out after Payton goes. Payton, you're up.
I'm the bad guy.
Payton, you've got 10 seconds on the clock to name as many movie villains that you can. Ready, go.
The Joker, Glinda, Elphaba, Catwoman, I think. The Penguin, I think.
Pretty good.
Okay, Aiden, you have to win this game. You have to beat these guys to win the tickets. Payton is only 1 point ahead of you.
Wow.
So this should be very easy for you, but go all out if possible. Here is your Billie song.
What was I made for?
Of course, the song was made for the Barbie movie. So, Aiden, you have 10 seconds to name as many toys that you can. Go.
Okay, Woody, Buzz, Barbie, Brad, Swingy.
I love that you went for it. And with that, Aiden is our Pop 10 winner.
Oh, Aiden, well done.
Going to see
You
Billie
just
Eilish.
Killed us with that office question. That was so good. So impressive.
So good.
So congratulations. You go on.
Thank you.
So hold on the line, Aiden. Hold on the line. What's coming up with 3 things you need to know, Kyle?
Tell you why you should never wear leggings on a flight. Next with Johnjay and Rich.
Johnjay and Rich.
Call the show at 877-937-1047.
Kyle, what's 3 things we need to know?
So, Payton, I know you are about to get on an airplane. Can you let everybody know what you're wearing?
I am wearing black Lululemon leggings.
Exactly what experts say you should never wear on a flight.
Why?
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, because even though they're the most comfortable to fly in, literally.
I wish I would have known that last week.
I know. Experts say they are the most dangerous thing that you could wear in case of an emergency on board, because most likely they're made of very flammable things, and if you ever had to make an escape through a fire, they said not only would they ignite, but then they would also stick to you and if there is fire. So they say it's really wise not to wear leggings on a flight, and they say for those of you that like to take your shoes off on flights, definitely never do that, because obviously you're going to need your shoes in case of an emergency. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm glad I have my bag with me, because I will be changing into my sweatpants.
You should dress like you're going hiking, because if the plane crashes on an island like Lost, then you can survive just fine.
There you go.
I just don't think that, to me, that feels like it's right up there when they tell you to put your phone on airplane mode because something can happen. I don't believe it.
Well, actually, I saw like a TikTok on that apparently, like, if you keep your phone off airplane mode, that it causes like glitches, like it's hard to hear, like connection issues. So
For
if
the
like
pilot?
for the pilot
I
to
don't
like the
believe it.
towers. I do.
I don't believe it.
You should turn your phone on airplane mode, because that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't believe it.
Okay. So I feel like, I don't know this about you, Payton. Can you like recognize people that you maybe only met once or passing by?
Yeah, like you look familiar for sure.
Okay, Rich, I know you're really good at that, and so are you, Johnjay. I would call maybe you guys regular, almost super recognizers. Apparently there's a class of people that they call super recognizers, and it's less than 1% of people. And these are people who can identify unfamiliar faces after a very brief glimpse. By studying these people, they feel like they can help other people who may have issues with this sort of thing. For these people, just a tiny little moment is enough to identify an incognito celebrity, which I've seen you do many times, Johnjay. And like, how did you recognize that person? Or a complete stranger, even years later down the road. Like I said, it's apparently less than 1% of people can actually do this. And some of these super recognizers, after only seeing a face for a very short period of time, they could even recognize and match faces that if they were flipped upside down, sometimes pixelated or even shown at a different angle. Super recognizers.
Wow.
Yeah. So they say the research on this is still really new, but they suspect that super recognizers have like this spike of activity in their brain when they see a face. And most of us, that information, our brain just sort of lets it go. But these people, they hold on to it, and they hold on to it for life.
That's crazy.
I know. I wish I was that way, because I think I'm more like, dude, I probably need the benefit of whatever they find.
Yeah, we met last week twice.
Yeah, exactly. So just know that there are those super recognizers out there, and if you know someone like that, just give them a high five, because it's less than 1% of people, and that's 3 things you need to know.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart, and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.